Consumerism is modern day slavery. If you look at your life and you see your debt, your 84-month car loan, and a need to post a lifestyle you can't afford on Instagram, you realize that the chains just became invisible. What's up, y'all? My name is Daniel, I'm 19, and in this video I'm going to tell you how consumerism is actually the perfection of slavery, and how society has shifted from valuing you as a worker into exploiting you as a consumer, and is taking full advantage of that. Continue watching so I can give you the cheat code to break out of this trap so you don't sell your whole life to a bank. Before we dive in, do you currently have a car payment? If so, how much are you paying a month and how old are you? I really want to see where we all are right now. To start, we have to look at the 1980s. Before then, society was worker-centric. The main goal was a stable job, a pension, and a middle-class life. In the 80s, the people running things behind the scenes realized that a society of secure workers was too equal. Then they changed all of that. Instead of promising you a good career, they started promising you low prices on literally anything. So that's why you see Temu, Shein, with all these things, literally infinite choices for very cheap. The result of that is CEOs getting paid 300 times more than an average worker. We're no longer the heart of society anymore. We're the fuel keeping everything running. We're not even getting treated right for it. Now here's when it kicks in. The consumerism uses invisible chains. So when you ask, can I afford this $800 car payment? Instead of asking, can I afford this $60,000 car? You're entering economic bondage. If you have an 84-month loan, you're basically working Monday through Wednesday just to pay the bank interest, and the cars depreciate. So you're often owing more than the car is actually worth. So now you can never sell it to break free. You're stuck in that labor just to pay that loan off. And let's talk about credit score. You know, obviously it is important, but we've been brainwashed to believe that a high score is a badge of honor. Think about it. It's a grade on how reliably profitable you are for lenders, but we have to contribute to it because a low score, you can't get an apartment, and sometimes you even can't get a job. But if you really think about it, it's not a measure of wealth, it's a measure of compliance. In the past, slaves knew they were slaves. So, you know, they would fight back, they wanted to rebel. Now the system is so perfect that we choose our own chains. It doesn't help that TikTok, Instagram, the algorithm is always showing you everything that you lack, everything that you don't have. So you're always seeing that and wanting more. Then there's the treat yourself loop, which is we work jobs we hate, which causes stress. So then we want to buy things to feel better. But then we're buying those things and we have to work the job even more just to pay that money back. So it's a huge loop that they perfected. Humans aren't supposed to live this way. We use economic logic for everything. Instead of asking if someone's good, we ask, oh, what do they own? This constant competition for prestige keeps us from organizing. We're so stuck on out-consuming everyone else, our own friends, that we don't realize we're all stuck in the same cage, being hated by the top people that, you know, are 300 times richer than all of us. And you're probably thinking like, yo, this dude is tripping. We have iPhones, AC, food whenever we want. Like, the standard of living is so much better. And you're right. But comfort is not the same as freedom. And I want to clarify, treat yourself, make sure you're happy. You know, you only have one life, but that doesn't mean be a jackass with your money and buy stuff you don't need and buy a car that you can't afford. Because you can have that nice car, you can have the newest iPhone, but if you can't leave your desk without worrying about a monthly payment, then you aren't free. You're just a well-fed servant of the system. So let's go over how you actually break out of this and some good habits for your finances. So let's say you want to buy something, right? If you can't buy it twice in cash, then you can't afford it. If you only have enough cash to, you know, buy it and have a little bit left over, nah, that's not good, man. You need at least twice as much. All right, that's the number one. Number two, minimalism is a weapon. So I suggest you look into it. Owning less isn't about being cheap. It's about needing less income. If you need less income, then you own more of your time. Number three, think about what you're gonna buy before you actually buy it. So let's say you're gonna buy something. Wait at least 2 days to see if you still want it. Because, you know, a lot of times people just buy it to buy it. They get paid and they buy it right away. Are you buying it because you want it? Or are you buying it because you want people to think of you in a certain way? Real wealth isn't the car in your driveway, the newest iPhone, or how many followers you have. Real wealth is autonomy. That's being able to wake up, decide what you want to do, and not need a bank's permission to actually do it. Buy your freedom first. Don't pre-sell your life to these corporations. You need to realize that they look at us like cattle. They don't care about you. They don't care about your mom, your daughter, your sister, your brother. You're just another number to them. And honestly, they really hate all of us. If they had a pick between saving your life and making sure their stock is right, they're gonna make sure the stock is right. They don't care. So stop feeding into their game and just buying all this shit that you don't need. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you comment, you like, and subscribe. I'm gonna be posting a lot more motivation and a lot more financial videos. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch y'all later. Stay safe.